The Kingdom of Pagan was the first kingdom to unify the regions that would later constitute modern-day Burma. Pagan's 250-year rule over the Irrawaddy Valley and its periphery laid the foundation for the ascent of Burmese language and culture, the spread of Burman ethnicity in Upper Burma, and the growth of Theravada Buddhism in Burma and in mainland Southeast Asia. The kingdom grew out of a small 9th-century settlement at Pagan by the Emranma, who had recently entered the Irrawaddy Valley from the Kingdom of Nangzhou. Over the next 200 years, the small principality gradually grew to absorb its surrounding regions until the 1050s and 1060s when King Anarata founded the Pagan Kingdom, for the first time unifying under one polity the Irrawaddy Valley and its periphery. By the late 12th century, Anarata's successors had extended their influence farther to the south into the Upper Malay Peninsula, to the east at least to the Salween River, in the farther north to below the current China border, and to the west, in northern Arakan and the Chin Hills. In the 12th and 13th centuries, Pagan, alongside the Khmer Empire, was one of two main empires in mainland Southeast Asia. The Burmese language and culture gradually became dominant in the Upper Irrawaddy Valley, eclipsing the Pyu, Mon and Pali norms by the late 12th century. Theravada Buddhism slowly began to spread to the village level, although Tantric, Mahayana, Brahmanic, and animist practices remained heavily entrenched at all social strata. Pagan's rulers built over 10,000 Buddhist temples in the Pagan capital zone, of which over 2,000 remain. The wealthy donated tax-free land to religious authorities. The kingdom went into decline in the mid-13th century as the continuous growth of tax-free religious wealth by the 1280s had severely affected the crown's ability to retain the loyalty of courtiers and military servicemen. This ushered in a vicious circle of internal disorders and external challenges by the Arakanese, Mons, Mongols and Shans. Repeated Mongol invasions toppled the 4-century-old kingdom in 1287. The collapse was followed by 250 years of political fragmentation that lasted well into the 16th century.